Hi everyone. Today, we're exploring how to use a colon to introduce a quotation in your writing. Let's dive in. You can use a colon to introduce a quotation, but only when what comes before the colon is a complete sentence, what we call an independent clause. The clause before the colon should naturally lead into the quotation, often by explaining who's speaking or setting up the context. Let's look at some correct examples to see this in action. Shakespeare's Hamlet reflects on mortality. To be or not to be, that is the question. Notice that Shakespeare's Hamlet reflects on mortality is a complete sentence. It has a subject, Hamlet, and it tells us what he does, reflects. The colon then elegantly introduces what he actually said. Quick tip. In British English, the convention is to use a capital letter when the quotation is a complete sentence. Another example. Orwell creates an unsettling atmosphere from the opening. It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. Orwell creates an unsettling atmosphere from the opening, works perfectly as a standalone sentence. The colon signals that what follows will demonstrate the unsettling atmosphere. It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. Now, let's look at common mistakes. Hamlet said, "To be or not to be?" Hamlet said isn't a complete thought. It leaves you hanging. When you have a simple introductory phrase like this, use a comma instead. Mistake 2. The character describes the setting. A dark and stormy night. This one's tricky because the character describes the setting is a complete sentence. However, we don't use a colon when the quotation simply completes the sentence grammatically. The quotation here acts as the object of the verb describes. To fix this, integrate it without punctuation. The character describes the setting as a dark and stormy night. Or, the character describes a dark and stormy night. Using colons to introduce quotations is particularly valued in academic writing because it shows control and sophistication. Let's look at how you might use this in an essay. Notice several things here. First, the sentence before the colon gives us context who's speaking and what the significance is. In Macbeth, Shakespeare explores the corrupting nature of ambition. Lady Macbeth's manipulation of her husband reveals her own ruthlessness. Second, the colon creates a pause that emphasizes the quotation. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under't. Third, after the quotation, the analysis continues smoothly. This is exactly the kind of sophisticated quotation integration that examiners love to see. Let's recap the key points. Use a colon to introduce quotations after complete, independent clauses. Don't use a colon after incomplete phrases like he said or she writes. Use a capital letter when the quotation is a complete sentence. Mastering the colon will elevate your essay writing and show examiners that you can handle punctuation with confidence. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, keep writing, keep reading, because the magic happens between the lines.